So the full form of CSV is comma separated values. Means in this file the value is separated with the help of comma. So CSV format is one of the most simple and common ways to store tabular data. Means if we want to store the data inside the file in the form of tabular, then CSV file is the simple and most common way to store. So whenever we need to store the data inside the file in the form of tabular, then we will use what? CSV file, because this format is simple and easy. So to represent a CSV file, it must be saved with the .csv file extension. Means when we will save the file, means the CSV file extension is what? .csv. So in CSV file we store the data in the form of list, means in the form of row, one complete information inside the file. So when we will insert, means when we will write the data inside the file in the form of list, but we will get output in the form of string. So now we can say that CSV file is a simple and most common way to store the data in tabular form. The full form is what? Comma separated values, and it is represented by .csv file extension. See the example. This one is the example of CSV file format. Here we can see all the value is separated with comma, means one complete information in one line. See here, serial number, name, city, all these three is separated by comma. In next line, one, name Rahul, city what? Kolkata, all these three is separated by comma. Third line, serial number 2, name Mohit, city Bhopal, this all three is separated by comma. So this is the format of CSV file, and you can see that all the values are stored in the form of table, means tabular form. You can see here this represent one complete information, this all three. So we can say that all the elements of a CSV file are separated by comma. Here comma is what? Delimiter, means separator, means all these three are separated by comma, and comma is here delimiter. So the CSV module can also be used for other file extension like .txt, as long as their content are in proper structure. So there is one CSV module which we will import in our program, that can be help us to use other file extension like .txt. Next, working with CSV files in Python. While we could use the built-in open function to work with CSV file in Python, as we know that open is built-in function of Python, means whenever we want to open any file, we have to use this built-in function open. In CSV is a file format, so in this we will use open function. There is a dedicated CSV module that makes working with CSV file much easier. Means there is one module, the name of module is what? CSV module. So we have to import this module to use in our program, to use the function which is present inside this module. The module name is what? CSV. So before we can use this method of CSV module, we need to import the module first using import CSV. Means this is the name of module, CSV. So we will import this module in our program by using import statement. After that we can use the function which is present inside this module in our program. Next, reading CSV files using csv.reader. This is the name of the function. This is the name of the function dot reader, and this is the name of the module. So we have to use this function in our program. That is why we have to first import the module. The name of module is what? CSV. The function name is what? Reader. To read a CSV file in Python, we can use the csv.reader function. Suppose we have a CSV file named people.csv in the directory with the following entry. Means in our directory there is a file name people.csv, and inside this file it contains this complete information, means name, age and profession. So we will read this content with the help of reader function, and CSV is the name of module. So csv.reader. Let's read this file using csv.reader. This is the example. See, example number 1. Read CSV having comma delimiter. Means we are reading a content of a file. The name of file is what? people.csv. Means this is file name people.csv, which is present inside our directory, and we want to read the content which is present inside this file. And the delimiter means the separator will be comma. So first we will import CSV by using import statement. So we will write import CSV. In next line we will use with statement. This is with. After that we will write open, means this complete is known as with statement. This second line complete is known as with statement. In with statement first we will write with, after that we will write open. Open is a built-in function, and after that we will write the file name. Here the file name is what? people.csv. After that comma, then we will write mode, file mode. Here mode is what? Read, means we want to read the content which is present inside this file. So here mode is what? Read. After that as, then file. File is file handle or file object. And at last we will write colon. With is a compound statement. That is why at the last we will write colon. So in next line we will leave the blank space, this one. This blank space is known as indentation. Next we will create one variable. The name of variable is what? Reader. After that assignment operator, then we will write CSV. CSV is the name of module dot reader. Reader is the name of function, and inside this function we will write file. File is the name of file object or file handle. In next line we are using for loop. So we will write for, after that raw. Raw is a variable in reader. Reader is what? Another variable in which all the content are stored. So we will write reader here. As we know that for is a compound statement, so we will write colon at the last. And at last we will use print statement, and inside print statement we will write this row. So we will get the output. So when we use with statement, this is with statement, and this all will known as file manipulation statements. So with is a compound statement, then we will leave the blank space here. This is the output of this particular program. This is program and this is output. Means inside this file, the name of file is what? people.csv. This content is present. So we are just reading. That is why, means we are providing the content, means the value in the form of list. That is why this symbol is present. And inside this file, it contains data like name, after that age, then profession. Next Rahul 25, teacher. Next Sanjay 24, doctor. Like this, this is the output. As we know that list, the symbol of list is what? This bracket. Okay, so in list every element is separated by comma and every element is in quotation. So see here, name is in quotation, after that comma, age is in quotation, single quotation, comma, profession is in single quotation and comma, and at the beginning this symbol is present, and this at the end this symbol is present, means opening of list and closing of list is present. In CSV file, we provide data in the form of list. That is why we are getting the output in the form of list. Means when we will read the data or content from file in CSV file, we will get output like this in list form. Here we have opened the people.csv file in reading mode using this one R. Means here we are using which function? Open is a built-in function. So this is complete with statement. First with is written, then open, then inside parenthesis people.csv, the file name is there, then R, mode is there as file is file object or file handle, and at last colon is there. Thus csv.reader is used to read the file, which return an iterable reader object. The reader object is then iterated using a for loop to print the content of each row. Means in CSV file, at a time one complete row is inserted in the form of list. So you can have a single character as delimiter as per your need. Means in previous program we use comma as delimiter, means separator, but we can also use another character in the place of comma, like \t, \n, we can use as delimiter. However, the function is more customizable. Suppose your CSV file was using tab as a delimiter. To read such file, we can pass optional parameter to the csv.reader function. See the example. Means in example number 2, we will read the content present inside CSV file, but the separator or delimiter will be \t. So this is the complete program. First we will import the CSV module in our program. So we will write import statement, means import CSV. In next line we will use with statement. With, we will write with, then open is a built-in function, and inside the open function we will write the file name. The file name is what? people.csv. After that comma, then mode we will write, means file mode means here we will write R as file is a file object or file handle here. So with is a compound statement, so at the last we will write colon. In next line we have created one variable, the name of variable is what? Reader. After that assignment operator, then csv is the name of module dot reader is the name of the function. So inside this, in this parenthesis we will write file is a file object, after that comma, then delimiter assignment \t. So this is an optional parameter. We can say delimiter as a optional parameter. After that we will use for loop. Then we will create one more variable. The name of variable is what? Row in reader is the variable which is storing all the things here. So at last we will write print, and inside print parenthesis we will write row. Both the program are same, means previous one and this one. Only difference is what? This optional parameter. Means in previous program we were using comma as a separator or delimiter, but here we are using delimiter what? Backslash t. Means by default delimiter in CSV file is comma. So we will get output like this. Means name, age, profession. We can see here gap is there. This gap is due to backslash t. The full form of backslash t is tab character. That is why after name gap is there. Then age gap is there. Like this in Rahul also and in Sanjay also gap is there due to backslash t. And it is in form of list. You can see here this symbol is there. Notice that the optional parameter is means delimiter is what? Backslash t in the above example. So the above with statement will automatically close the file after the nested block of code. The advantage of using a with statement is that it is guaranteed to close the file no matter how the nested block exists, even if an exception or runtime error occurs before the end of the block, it will close the file. Means whenever we are using with statement, there is no need to use close function, because it will automatically close the file when we are using with statement. So reading is completed in CSV file. Now we will start writing in CSV file using csv.writer. Writer is the name of function and CSV is the name of module. So to write to a CSV file in Python, we can use the csv.writer function. This function, okay. Here CSV is the name of module and the function name is what? Writer. The csv.writer function returns a writer object that convert the user data into a delimiter string. This string can later be used to write into CSV file using the write row function. So whenever we will use csv.writer function, it will return an object, and that object convert the user data into delimiter string. Means user data means what? User is providing in the form of list, so it will convert it into string. See this example number 3. Here we are creating a file in CSV format, and inside that file we will store the content or information. So very first we will import CSV module in our program. To import CSV module in our program, we will write import statement. So in import statement we will write import CSV module. Then in next line we will use with statement. So with, after that open, and inside open we will write the file name people.csv. After that mode, means here we are creating the file, that is why the file mode will be w, means write mode. Then comma, new line, assignment operator, then space. As file is the name of file object. So first we will import CSV file, means CSV module in our program. Then we will use with statement, means with open is a built-in function. Inside open we will write the file name, file mode, and after that new line, assignment, space. For new line we are providing space here, and after that as file is an file object or file handle. In next line we will create one variable. The name of variable is what? Writer. Then assignment operator, then csv.writer, this one. And inside writer we will write file is an file object. That file is what here? File object. So inside writer function we will write file. From next line we will use this variable. The variable name is what? Writer. And we will use one more function, write row, to insert one row at a time inside the file. So the variable name is what here? Writer dot write row. In first row, see here we are providing the input in the form of list. Means this symbol is there, means this bracket is there, quotation is there, then each element is separated by comma. So we are writing like this, write dot write row, name, comma, age, comma, profession. In next line we will write writer write row Rahul, comma 25, comma teacher. In next we will write writer dot write row Sanjay, comma 24, comma doctor. Like this we will write each and every row which we want to insert inside the file. So when this particular program will execute, we will get output like this. Means here we are providing the information in the form of list, but it is converted into in the form of list string here. Means here we are providing in the form of what? List, but when we are getting the output it is converted in the form of string. We can easily see here name, comma, age, comma, profession. There is no this square bracket is there, means list symbol is not present there in the output, but in here we are providing the list symbol, means the bracket. So in the above program we have opened the file in writing mode. That is why we are able to write the content inside the file. Then we have passed each row as a list, means here we are passing the row in the form of list. This list are converted into delimited string and written into CSV file. Means here we are passing in the form of what? Each row in the form of list, but it is converted into string form. That is why we are getting output like this. Means we are providing, means we are passing like this in the form of list, but we are getting output in the form of string. Example 4, writing to a CSV file with tab delimiter. Means we have to write a Python program to create a CSV file where delimiter will be tab, means \t. So here we will create a file, the file name will be there, and after that the mode will be in write mode, and inside that file we will insert, means we will pass in the form of, means we will pass the row in the form of list, but we will get output in the form of string. But when we will get the output, the separator, means the delimiter will be tab, means the blank space. So we will write the code like this, means this is the complete program. Means first we will import CSV file. For that we will write, means CSV is a module. Okay, so first we will import the module by using import statement. So we will write import CSV. Then we will use with statement, with, then open function. Open is a built-in function, means this complete second line is known as with statement. So in second line we will write with statement. So with open is a built-in function. Inside this function we will write the file name. File name is what? people.csv. After that w is a file mode. Here we are writing inside the file, so w is there. After that as file is an file object or file handle, and at last colon, means with is a compound statement. Here you can see here colon is there. That is why we have to leave this blank space. This blank space is known as indentation. So we will create one more variable. The name of variable is what? Writer. After that assignment operator csv.writer. We are using here writer function, and inside the writer function we will write the file object name. The file object name is what? File. After that comma, then delimiter equal to assignment operator \t. means this is optional parameter of write function. Inside this parameter we are writing delimiter assignment backslash t. As we know that CSV file contain by default comma as a delimiter, but we want to remove comma from delimiter. So writer is a variable. After assignment operator, then CSV dot writer, this is name of module and this is function, writer function. Inside the writer function we will write file is file object, this one, then delimiter assignment backslash t, means we want to put delimiter as backslash t. In next line we are using this same variable writer, then dot write row is another function. Through this we will write one complete row inside the file. The file name is what? people.csv. So we are using here which function? Write row. Here we are passing the complete information or detail in the form of list, means inside parenthesis this symbol is there, square bracket, this is the symbol of list. After that name in double quotation comma, age in double quotation comma, profession, like this we will write. As we know that in list every element is separated by comma and the symbol of list is this, means this is starting of list, this is ending of list. So when this particular program will execute, we will get output like this. Means here we are passing the information or detail in the form of list, but when we are getting the output it is in the form of string. And here the delimiter means the separator is what? Backslash t. That is why there is only blank space here. Means after name there is blank space, then age, after age there is a blank space, like this. There is no comma because we have removed the comma with the help of backslash t. Means in the place of comma we are using backslash t, and backslash t is never printed on the output screen. Only the effect we can see on the output screen. The effect of backslash t is what? This blank space. The full form of backslash t is what? Tab character. One assignment is given below, assignment number 17. It contains total 5 questions which you have to solve in your school copy. So question number 1, what is CSV files in Python? Question number 2, for read and write in CSV file which functions are used? Question 3, can we use any other delimiter in place of commas? Question number 4, in CSV files we pass each row in which form? Means in CSV file we pass each row in the form of list. Question number 5, write a Python program to create a CSV file with tab delimiter. Means in this you have to write a complete program. Means you have to create a file, there will be file name, and inside that file you have to insert certain content, and each content will be separated by delimiter. The delimiter will be backslash t, means tab character. Thank you.